Live from Troy, Michigan, it's the Wine Wednesday experience with Damon Johnson.
I feel like I should be selling cough drops after that announcement. It threw me off. Hey, everybody, it's Damon Johnson of DJ Realty Solutions. Yes, I'm still president of all this mess. Yes. Coming soon, an employee, a team member. Be like, you know what? You're going to have to, here's this and this, that. Welcome, everybody, to Wine Wednesday. The voice you just heard was Trip Out of Vision. You know, Trip used to do audio work. Duh.
I have done some voiceovers out there. So if you guys are on social media and you hear the sultry tones and they ring a bell.
Did he say sultry tones?
It's your boy.
I'm gonna faint. Y'all, it's gonna be an interesting show. Shout out to everybody who tuned in last week. And update, Kylie went to the store with some help, but by herself. So shout out to that.
Little applause button. We got a little applause button.
Wait a minute. Is this one? No.
Oh, wow.
Jesus. Sorry, Kylie.
Disrespect.
Hey! She would laugh though. She would be like, "Dang."
We are celebrating the big wins.
Yeah, the big wins. That's a big one. Now I want to ask her, come back, girl. You went to the store on the day of the 4th of July. That was Kylie. Kylie, no. Because let me tell you, I went to the grocery store. I had a taste for some macaroni salad. I walked in and almost didn't have a taste for nothing. That we invested in the wrong thing. We invest in the grocery store, but my grocery store would only be open the day before the holiday. You sell out of everything. But welcome to Wine Wednesday, y'all. If you have not been outside, don't go. Please bring your dog in the house. Bring them kids in the house. I know you're sick of them, either pair. But please bring them fur babies and non-fur babies in the house, or at least give them a popsicle or something, because I got here this morning. I left my house 9-ish, and when I tell you, I was like this. It can't be this hot already. It can't be. But that's one of our last topics for the day, this heat. And it just says not the heat, it's the humidity. Shit, it's both of them today, because I was like, I was in the shower, and you know how you open the window to get some air circulating? I said, never mind. I'll just spray some Clorox today, because it's not, no. I was like, I cannot. Yeah. Fun fact, I slept with the fan and the central air on last night. Judge your mama, don't judge me. I hate sleeping hot, if at all possible. Maybe that's why when we go to town for work, Trip wants the Airbnb, because I'll be freezing us out the place. I'll be like, click.
No, I like the cold as well. I'd far prefer it being very cold, because you can do something with the blankets.
Yeah.
But if it's like just hot, you really got no option.
It's no option. It's like, no. Oh, y'all, I did not restart my pages. Shout out to my Twitter family, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, wherever you are watching me at. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's the wrong page, damn. Y'all, I've been a step off all day today. It feels like Monday, but thank God it's Wednesday. Could you imagine if it was Monday? There is no way.
I'll take it.
You take a Monday?
I need a couple more things to do before I leave.
Oh, y'all, wait a minute. Wait. I wish he could insert this picture. Shout out to Sister Q. We were talking about shooting content. What else do people talk about on the 4th of July but content? And she was like, oh, you doing Wine Wednesday around? I was like, oh, girl, yeah, because I got to meet. I got a meeting Thursday, and we're still planning for events and blah, 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 blah. And she was like, oh, you know he's going out of town. And I said, he going to be here. And she was like, no, brother, he going to be out of town. And I was like, no, he not. And so we just kept on going about something else. Well, we get here today to work, and he's like, oh, yeah, let me show you where I'm going. Y'all, he pulled up the side of Mount Rushmore like, this is what I'm going to be doing. And shout out to Joe Dallo State Planning. If you need Joe, hell, he might be his own best customer. Might be, I'm not only your helping film your content, I'm also a client. Trip is going up the side of a mountain on a y'all. Not, I think it would be better hiking. It's a chain link escape ladder with a group of other crazy people. I said, do you hate us that much? Joe texted him, well, I guess I'm not getting my videos. Y'all, look at that. Is that a child? What? You're talking about trying to clean your house with kids. Listen, I thought bring your kids in from the heat. This was sent to the side of a mountain. Y'all, on no uncertain terms, I wouldn't care if Gary was up there by myself to talk to him for 8 hours. I'll be like, you know what? Just text me. There's no way. I was telling Trip, we're talking about, I'm okay with heights. I don't mind flying. Helicopters, I have to be in a mudslide in the emergency beginning of helicopter. Planes, I don't mind. First class is always preferable. But the side of a mountain with no parachute, but even with a parachute, I guess you would die anyway. I don't know. But no, Trip. I'm voting no.
That's where I'm going.
Put your mama number up on the screen. I'm finna call her because he said
thoughts and prayers on Friday. That's a 14-mile hike.
Did you leave your camera here? Did you leave my videos here?
Yeah, it's a vacation. Yes, sure. Yeah. Joe, please, in the will, name Damon as the.
I'll be like, film your own stuff. I got my own.
Like the rightful owner of my C70 and R5C.
I just want all the B-roll from everybody. I'm gonna write a tell-all book. Be like, yeah, that's what Trip is going. And no, I did not. I know I'm not going. No. I'm thinking he's going to California to do a normal hike with the goats and whatever, the bears in California. I'm thinking that's what he's going to do. He said, oh no, look what I'm doing. What? I will be the one there talking about, y'all got to turn around. First of all, the upper body strength, you have to pull that off. Because it's not like
Thank you.
It's not like it's a damn escalator. You know how they just like on the Price is Right, the man going up there. That's what we need. We should have prepped the things, man, for the Price is Right.
Yeah, I'll say like, y'all, where's the elevator at?
Oh my God. I live through y'all because I'll be sitting there like this. I think it's an adventure going to bed at 12 o'clock. Like, ooh, I'm staying up tonight. No way. Now, on to things when Trip returns home. I'm praying for a safe return back. Hell, maybe he gonna catch a plane from just riding past. Are you just gonna jump on a wing? Is it a better ride that way or what?
Well, I'll see. I'll let you know what's going on up there.
Good God. Well, back here in Bourne, Michigan, we have an exciting event coming up July 21st. It's Content and Cocktails, the social media boot camp.
Oh, that's good too.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah. Now, can I drink during my own event? That's the question.
You should. You absolutely should.
I should. Because then I'll be like, let me look at your damn page. No,
yeah. You will set the tone.
I'll just have one. And
content and cocktails. That's good.
And speaking of our content and cocktails, I can't talk now. Boot camp. It's being sponsored by Office Evolution out of Troy, Michigan. Office Evolution, the home of the one-stop shop. You can come do meetings, board meetings, book offices if you need it for a day, 10 days, 10 months, 10 years. They have the space for you. With a podcast studio, if you reach out to me or Wink, we can get you all your podcasts. So that way you have some weekly content. But Office Evolution is located in the heart of Troy, Michigan, on the $1 Million Mile. As soon as you get done with work, we can go have lunch or dinner without Trip, because you know he don't like to eat. But yeah, having a great time at Office Evolution. They're one of the sponsors for the event on the 21st. We'll also have a new sponsor. Where's the drum roll?
Oh my goodness.
Let me get the drum roll. Wait, what button is this? I haven't pushed the button in a while, y'all. Let's see. Hey,
we'll take that.
We got a new sponsor, the Purchase Experts. The Purchase Experts is going to be the Zillow of Michigan. The Purchase Experts is a way to find your home, your realtor, your mortgage broker all in one place. at the same time. The site, I believe, is dropping live this week or early next week. It's going to be super exciting. So thank you to the Purchase Experts and Office Evolution for sponsoring the Cocktails and Content event on July 21st. We're probably going to run a couple prizes and surprises for tickets. But if you go to my page, you will find the link to register. I always do this when I'm attending events. Always register, even if I think I'm going or not going. I don't want to kick myself and be like, damn, I should have went. So make sure you go and register. And shout out, I have to give a shout. See, I'm not a hater. Now listen to this. Y'all gonna be shocked, but not shocked. Shout out to my friends over at eXp Realty. I'm inviting y'all too. That was such a great ChatGPT AI training Tony Camilleri and I went to last Thursday. Thank you. Shout out to the Residual Realtor for inviting me. I had such a great time. Y'all know how I am. I'm like, I ain't taking no notes. I had my notebook out. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Fantastic. It was fantastic. And it was short. 9:30 to like 12. We were out of there like, oh, let's go. I was able to come back here, Office Evolution once again, and get some work done. And I went home and passed out. So I learned a lot. There are a couple things I want to try out. So shout out to you guys at eXp Realty, specifically the Residual Realtor, for inviting me to come. Had a great time. You know everything's at United Wholesale Mortgage. Sign me up. When in doubt, just invite me. Now probably 9.9 times. You see an email, text from me about my Content and Cocktails event the 21st. Just know I'm not going to try to bombard you. But if I've been to some of yours, be expecting to get like, hey, you better buy a ticket. Because listen, I've been to enough baby showers. See, I'm a single person. So I've been to enough kiddie baby showers, your weddings, anniversaries, kids graduating. I've been enough all that shit. Y'all better buy a ticket because don't have me start naming names on here because I will. I will call y'all out about, hey, come to my stuff. LaVan Wood, come to my stuff. Judy Levitt, come to my stuff. Sean Groves, John Groves, Mateen Cleaves, Keanu Roden. Let me think. I got a list. Amber Valley, I'd have been enough of your stuff. Mo Al Shaheen, I'd have been enough of your stuff. Johnny Sins, I'd have been enough of your stuff. Let me think. My doctor, Dr. Mike Eldorani, come to my stuff. So when you see these invites, I don't ask for much. I'm asking you to come. And if you can't come, send somebody in your place and share it out. Because I don't know, a lot of times we have different schedules. Oh, Key and Nicole, bring your butt out to my event. Come on. I need all the business people here. Juicy with Jay and Rob Griggs. I need you to come on out. Jordan, the curl dealer. Come on out. All my clients who have businesses, I'm forced and inviting you out. So.
And what would you say, what is your hope for this event? Like, what are you hoping people leave this event with?
I hope they leave with their own videographer or photographer.
Damn, there you go.
And
well said.
A book of a sheet, at least, of video ideas to implement that day or the next day. 'Cause I'm not a person who's like, I got the best video topic, but you got to buy my ebook for me to give it to you. Here, the top 3 things not to do when buying a house. Your version is going to look different from mine.
Yeah, I think that's well said. I mean, I would ultimately, the reason why I got involved with this is because I've just been to lunch and learn after lunch and learn after lunch and learn. And
not learning nothing.
I mean, honestly, it's not even that. It's just the fact that you have like 20 people in the room for 2 hours. And 2 of those hours, you're watching one person talk the entire time versus those 20 people getting together, talking to each other. So I was like, man, wouldn't it be nice if all these people in all these different fields had a place where they can talk to each other, network with each other, and do business? Because I feel like there's a lot of people that are doing different businesses that can do business together that helps both of them equally. And I wanted to put those people in the room together.
And you know what I noticed? I'm glad you cut my talking time down months ago. You know what? We've been practicing this since last year, if you think about it.
Yeah.
of like zeroing in on topics or whatever. I have been in, and you've been with me in a number of rooms and meetings where it's power players in the room who don't get a chance to talk to each other
Yeah. I mean,
because we stuck in the seat like this.
yeah, I want to fill the room with the industry people that are in the different businesses that are in content business as well, and mix it up, talk to each other, figure out how you can help one another. And you know, I just hate like long-winded speeches anyways, but you know, B, like to me, like if you have the goods, just give me bullet point by bullet point by bullet point. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you. And then, you
Good
know,
night.
the real, and then if anyone that's been anything that's real, like the real things happen, like one on one, talking to each other, getting a vibe for one another. So that is what I'm trying to do. First and foremost, just put people in a room and just, you know, and to be fair, in, you know, again, Office Evolution, I mean, I think the perfect place to have this where there's so many ways that this place itself can
Could
also be a
spiral,
part
right.
of, like, okay, so you, let's say, hey, like you do nails, like let's just say, and what, I don't know what the word for that is, like, but you're a nail technician, right?
Yeah, I think that's it.
And you know, how do you market that, right? Is social media a good way to do it? I would say it's the best way to do it, right? Because it's local and it's a visual medium. So you're like, okay, well, I do want to do that, but I don't know how. Well, if you're in a place where you have, you know, photographers, if you have graphic designers, you have social media managers, and you also now have rooms that can be staged for photo shoots and things like that. You just have, ultimately, when I was going to these lunch and learns, is like, you know, they're giving you seeds, but I want you to walk out with the fruit. Like you have it. Like there's no excuse for you to not start immediately. Like, oh yeah, this is a good idea, but I don't know any videographers, or I don't know any photographers, or I don't know, you know, who can give me a
What to
content
say and what
idea.
to do.
You
and
have every single box checked, and there's just zero excuses to not be ready to go day of. And I wanted to do that. I wanted to, and I said this to Damon earlier today, where there are just so many success stories where there's like creatives and businesses that are just kind of starting together at the same time. And instead of them trying to get over on each other and exploit each other, which is out there too, there's businesses that are
Oh yeah.
exploiting creatives, there's creatives that are exploiting businesses. And it's like a one and done, like, it's gonna be $10,000, and oops, you never know where I'm gonna be, right? Like they disappear off the face of the earth. But for this, I really want to find people that are like looking to get into the business, that people that wanted to start doing social media, and by them working together, both businesses start to thrive. That is not fiction. This is exactly what's happened to me. I know it's happened to Damon. I know at least 3 other people at the top of my head that it's happened to. And all I honestly want to do is just get more people into that formula, because I honestly do believe that, you know, a rising tide raises all ships. I feel like the more content players that are in the space gives me more work to do, gives Damon more work to do, and just kind of reinvigorates the business community within our network.
Because it's like you said, good job explaining that. It's so wide open. It's like when you thinking of zig and they zagging, or you know what I mean? It's so many like, oh, I didn't know we could do this, or oh, let's try that. And it's just like, it's already here. All we got to do is fill the space. We already got the ideas and we already know enough people.
Well, just in a while, I go into a room, I see a bunch of outlets. Go another room, I see a bunch of plugs. I'm like, you plugs need to go to you outlets, and then you can do some amazing things. Like, I'm just trying to get all the plugs and the outlets together.
That's it. That's it. Perfect night for that. We're gonna be here. We're gonna have a good time, and
I think there's drinks and food included, so enjoy that.
That's probably the second best part of the whole thing. Listen, I had a piece of that charcuterie board. I don't know who made that one. I don't know. There was this jelly jam configuration. My God,
Okay.
it was like almost like a Monte Cristo I had made. It was like some prosciutto, a little bit of that jam, a little bit of this spreadable cheese, and this cracker. I was like this. Oh, I need this at home. I'm a big, y'all know I'm a big home person. I'm like, I need to enjoy this at home with a nice a nice adult beverage. So yeah, it'll be adult beverages too there. That means liquor, y'all. Yes, libations. Here we are. That's what we'll be having. And I want y'all to eat the stuff. Please, you go to stuff, nobody eats nothing. Please, if you don't, I cannot take all that mess home. Like, no way. Please get that stuff out of here. So that's going to be July 21st from 4 to 6 p.m. I believe it is a Friday. Let me check my calendar if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is a Friday. We'll be at Office Evolution. The post I put out today with the video accompanying it has the link there right for you to purchase your ticket. So I would do so now. Don't wait till the last minute and be calling them up. Damn, I get my ticket. I'll be like, I don't know how you're gonna get in the building because it's a tag to get in. It's a tab. I don't know how to a fob, rather, not a tab, a fob to get you in the building. So I don't know how to get you in. But if you buy now, you guarantee a seat. So there you are. And even if not for you, a lot of y'all have teams. And I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna put myself out of business. Don't ever let your whole entire social media part of your company be dependent on somebody else. Because baby, what if they leave? My God, you stuck. Well, you don't even know how to post on Facebook. Do not let one person do everything where you like, uh-oh. Even Trip showed me how to do a StreamYard. Not that I want to do that by myself, but you never have where you don't know how to do at least like the Gary Vee model. He knows how to do a piece of everything. It may not look like when D-Rock doing it, but at least you know how to cut that damn camera on and start talking. So that's what I want people to leave with. I want you to leave with all the puzzle pieces to get you going. This market in any business has changed for sure. It's going to be a terms of who has the most content and the best content. It's getting just to be that way. And I want you to invest in your business and yourself and start that journey early. Start it early because I think now, every Trip can agree with me, now there's more. When we got started, it wasn't all this. We didn't really have a reference point. It was like, oh, it better come out of our heads. We had nothing on Google to look at. You know what I mean? It was like, do you think this is going to work? Let's shoot it and see. There was like, no, I'm going to look up social media on Google and see what they say. This just not happened like the last 2-3 years with all these coaches and all this other stuff. So why not? I'm a big believer of find out for yourself. With a Sister Q say, push that button and see what it does. And this is where
1,000%.
This is where you get a chance to push the button, because when we're at events, people ask me about this and that. This is a chance to ask all the questions.
That was also important to me too, where, again, when you have just one person just, yapping for 2 hours straight, it's really hard to kind of, even with that one person, ask them the questions that you want to ask them, right? Because there's like 30 other people, around, and you don't know what's fair for them. But like, if you are sitting just next to Damon, or just sitting next to me, or sitting next to a photographer or a graphic designer, or a DJ, and you're just sitting next to him, right? And there's music playing, you got a drink, and you can just talk to him. Just be like, hey man, just show him your Instagram page, right? Like, hey, what do you think about this? Like give me your honest opinion. Like, what do you think I should do here? And that's it. That's the room. That's the room you're going to be in with those people.
Boom.
And I don't want to speak for everyone, but for myself, and I'm sure for Damon too, like, listen, during that time, pick my brain, man. Whatever you want to know, whatever you want to ask, I'll answer. I actually, the thing about this event, it's something that we're passionate about. It's something that we like to do. We like to talk about. So it's not like you're doing us a disservice by, talking about, what do you think is going to be a compelling video, or what do you think about this video I made? I would love to look at it, love to talk about it.
Because any other time we got to charge you a consultation fee. Like,
well, yeah, I mean, that's the point. It covers all those bases. Where again, because I would say that again, the reason why this event exists is just like, honestly, like 9 times out of 10, when I'm in the field, like people are like, "Oh yeah, I need to start doing that." Like that's what like 9 times out of
No,
10.
you wrong. 10 out of 10. I'm
It's
sitting
just
there like
like
this.
every
What's
time I'm
third?
like, it's no one's like, "Oh yeah, no, making a video on social media doesn't make sense for my business." No one has said that a single time. Every single person's like, "Yeah, no, and I got." And everyone feels guilty. They come from a place that get like, "Oh man, I really need to start doing that." And I mean, to Damon's point, it is more people doing it this year than last year. But what I will say is, of all the businesses, like the small businesses with the people I know, there's more of them not doing it than them doing it.
Oh,
So
yeah. I think the
you're
big
still
businesses have caught on. They're like,
Yeah.
oh,
big businesses are doing it for sure.
remember we talked about that at VCon about the fashion company that should remain nameless. Don't sue me. And we were talking about, this is the ad y'all put out. This is it. It was 3 images. I was like, I know this dress is $10,000, and y'all like, steak on the trash can lid. I was like, my God, this past your marketing team. But anywho, so come on out. We're passionate about it, about helping, getting questions answered, because a lot of times Trip and I are still we have each other to bounce stuff off on. Today we had a study session. We were like, what's this? We laugh about some stuff. Be like, oh, I like that, or how's that gonna work, or what is it? You have to have that springboard, and that night is the perfect opportunity for that. So, okay, so I can't drink, I guess. So I'm talking about helping folks.
No, you can drink.
I'll have a cooler.
Just be prepared for the unvarnished truth.
All right, be like, have you seen your page? No, I'm just kidding. Speaking of events, we have another one. But oh wait, where my button at? I just should label these buttons.
Theta, if you look at the screen, I think you can see it. Hold on, let me double check it.
See y'all, it's called teamwork.
Okay, you see these
oh, there we are. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we are. We have a celebrity client event coming up July my days are off, y'all. July 29th. It's going to be Jalen Hall, NAACP Image Award winner for Till the Movie. He is currently on the crossover on Disney. He did a movie called Bruiser on Hulu. I won't say Netflix, but it's on Hulu. And he is currently still starring on CW's All American. He kind of grew up on All American. When he first started, he was a little bitty something.
I mean, yeah, I met him a while ago, and it's just impressive.
Oh yeah, God, how many years? I had a different car then.
He's been blowing up ever since.
You know what? That seems like yesterday, but I know it was not. Was that during COVID? When was that? Before COVID?
He was on an open house episode, and then I also shot the his audition reel for a show as well.
You know that show got canceled?
Yeah.
It was the Punky Brewster. Can I say that? Yeah, that was canceled. The Punky Brewster remake. And his mama, shout out to Ema, was like, well, thank God he didn't get that.
But with that said, I mean, a bunch of movies and TV shows since then.
Yeah, Space Jam 2, he had a small part in. So shout out to Jalen. That's what's up. Jalen is doing a meet and greet. Right. Look at Office Evolution winning. Office Evolution is winning.
Well, isn't a reason why this place is
perfect for me?
I mean, it is sponsored, but we were unsponsored talking about it before then. But
and they were like, the power. So they're like, you want to have an event? I was like, yes,
but it's just one of those things. Like, if you're looking to do anything, like 9 times out of 10, there's like, yeah, we can do that. There's just so many. Like, for instance, we are broadcasting the show live from the podcast studio at Office Evolution. This meet and greet is going to be happening on the first floor that has like this little like, I don't know what to call it, like
mixed usage space. Like mixed usage space.
It's like a, like, I don't know, like a lounge area that they have access to below there for the meet and greet.
Yeah, so it'll be cool. We're going to be here between 12 and 2. You'll get to meet Jalen, of course. You'll get your picture. I know he's bringing some merch, and we're going to have a good time, and he may even do a little bit of his song for us. I don't know. I played the song, and I was like this. Who Uncle Damien's a little old. I'm like, yes, yes. But really, my first celebrity client. Isn't that funny? Somebody calls your bluff, like, hey, David can do the social media. I was like, David can do the event. I was like, now I'm an event planner. Great. But that's how it happens. That's exactly how it happens. It's like, oh, not to toot my own horn, but we keep referencing these companies. I started off doing social media for the purchase experts. And I don't know what my title is now, but I know I'm doing more than that. You like
it's expert.
Right. It's like I'm the expert of the purchase expert. Here we go. So yeah, we're looking forward to 2 events in July. And I have a funny feeling we're going to start to do a lot more events. I have a funny feeling that they are coming. And Trip, do you know it's almost time for the auto show again?
Really?
He seems so excited, y'all. Well, you don't have to wear a tux this
year. No, I'm more just surprised. It was really when we do it.
If you think about it, was that September, early October? That might have been September because October I was somewhere else.
Because it's no longer January.
No longer January. They was missing money. I want to say it was warm. That might have been August, Trip. It was August, September-ish.
Will I ever know?
Oh no. I don't know. It was before Gary. Gary was around my birthday in October. That had to be in the
September 16th.
Yeah. In a minute, you're gonna blink and that's gonna be here.
Oh my God.
What?
Look what is in my calendar.
Damon Auto Show. Wear a suit.
Not this year, Auto Show.
He like this year I'm wearing shorts to hell with y'all.
Yeah. I was dying in that suit.
I was dying.
No, I'm just legitimately shocked that was a year ago.
It's been a year. It's been a year.
I mean, I had a whole different camera then. I know that.
That's great. It's been a year.
And you've used that Cadillac picture time and time again.
Listen, that was worth the whole that was worth the whole sweat in that suit, the whole my feet hurting. That picture, people were like, is that your truck? I was like, not yet. That picture, you talking about a money shot.
It matches my suit.
It matches my suit. And I got put in the best dress list for that night. Who knew?
What a night.
What a night.
What a night.
Would to turn the camera off for the other part. What? I was like, oh, okay. Anywho, moving on.
Oh, that's right.
See, I forgot.
I was given the editing challenge. I had to disappear some people that night.
Listen, let's just put it this way: I don't want to get married. We call it you married. Good luck. I can't. I'm not gonna go. Get this lick on my face. I can't. The power of editing. You are not there.
That's right.
Jesus. But if your spouse know you're there and what do they think you was at?
Well, I mean, I put it to this. I mean, for you marrieds, and I am not married, but what I will say is like, if you are not communicating with somebody, then tie it up. Time to go home. Like if you're in this world where you're not telling people what's going on, why are you doing that to yourself?
Why
are you making that so difficult?
Why?
It's like the only rule I have. Like just communicate.
And Michigan is small. Somebody is gonna see you.
I mean, but why are you going through all that? Like, don't tag me, don't show me in this thing. Like, what? And you're grown. Like, what are you doing?
What they gonna do? Beat your ass? They might though.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you got to be thinking like that and worrying about that,
I don't want to go.
As an adult, like, you clearly have something in your relationship that needs to be figured out.
Clearly, but what a difference a year makes.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out. Where am I at? Oh, Jesus, the purchase experts. Ding, 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 ding. The purchase experts is coming soon. Just getting the last couple of hiccups off the website, and I think the social pages are up. I need to. Well, hell, I was gonna film with Trip, but I guess I ain't doing that now. I will film the pieces that I need to film when he gets back from. See, I'm already claiming a safe return for you when it gets back off of what's the Alfred Hitchcock movie where they on top of the Mount Rushmore fighting each other?
Oh my goodness. That's really good.
Full of trivia tonight. Yeah, I'll wait till he gets back to film that part. That's what I actually thought I wanted to film today, but we did something else for this. We need to do. Sometimes you have to see it for content and social media management. You have to film what's coming up. Even though you can get ahead and film something else, you have to film now. And can I be transparent with the audience?
Sure.
Now, the power of trusting your team. Gary V, y'all know I love Lord Jesus, y'all know I love Gary. Gary has a contest coming. Well, hell, you got to enter it tomorrow, where you get a chance to go with him to a Snoop Dogg concert in Atlanta. But you have to have the video in by tomorrow. You have to burn one of my NFTs that I didn't mind burning because I'm like, I gotta. It was the one that you can burn. It wasn't crazy expensive. Don't y'all think I got money like that? Some NFTs are inexpensive. They're like $100. I mean, y'all know what I mean. Come on, y'all got money. Quit playing. But I sent Trip over. Tell you how busy I am in a good way. I kind of have forgot about it. So I sent Trip over the list of what needed to be done, because a lot of that stuff is videographer talk. I'm like, this may be 2 sentences to him, but it was really paragraphs. And I was like, because some companies, when they send over requirements of what it has to look like, the length, the time, the color, the blocking, the branding, I'm like, oh, this is not. Some of it I get, and some of it I'm like, oh, this is for Trip. So I sent it over to him, and he sent it back. He said, yes, I can do it. It only take me a day. I can, Damon. He said, Damon, I'll just rush edit it and we'll get it in. But then I thought about, okay, then what? Then I got to pay for us to get to Atlanta. Nothing ain't cheap in Atlanta. Then if you've been to Atlanta, that traffic, are they shuttling us from our hotel? Are we all staying together? How are we getting home? What events do we have booked? You know what I mean? When we get back, are we coming back? There's nothing worse than going out of town and coming back to crazy work. That's not enjoyable to me. What type of foot is Trip even allowed to be with me? That was the big that was a big question for me, because if I quote unquote won, does that mean he can film? And then what can he film? How much is he allowed to film? Because they are rappers. They Snoop smoke. Let's be 100% clear. When D-Rock and them were filming Snoop in the studio, were they smoking? I think they were smoking a little bit, but then it's D-Rock. They might be like, okay, who is he? Because, people blackmail you with cameras and stuff, and you just don't know. And it was just a lot of questions. And I was like, this isn't for me. This one isn't for me, because I got client stuff to do. Trip is going out of town. I don't want to force him. And he said, Damon, you're the boss. You tell me what to do. And I was just like, what's best for my team and my brand? What's best? Is it best for me to have this boy working on this stuff all night tonight? He got to fly out at 6 a.m. to be like, here, Damon, it's 5. I have and here's the fucked up part about the good effed up part about Trip. He would do it and be like, it's 5 o'clock, Damon. Here's your bill. here's the video, and it will be done. Everything will be fine. But I don't believe in working my team like that. I don't. I do not. It's just, even before I knew he was going to California, because I forgot he was going to California, y'all. I really did. It would have been so much work to get that done. We would have to shot all day today, cancel Wine Wednesday, have him fly home driving, work on it all night, and then here you go in the morning for me to turn it in. Like, can it get done? Yes. Will we all be happy? No.
Well, versus putting that energy into the 2 paying events for us.
Oh, bonjour. Because
so we're talking about one thing, which takes a lot of energy, that would be costing you a lot of money.
What? That was going to be a $5,000 trip.
Versus putting that energy into 2 things that would be making us money.
Plane tickets right now are very expensive, and then you have to put in the expense of getting stuck. So I'm gonna charge the Trip credit card. Do we got stuck in Atlanta? No, I gotta pay for that. You gotta Atlanta traffic is, my God, like California traffic. It just was going to be a very expensive trip in the middle of the week. It was like, I don't know how this is. I mean, I could pull it off, but it was just like, Lord, I got 2 paying clients. I could, but I can't. I can't. Last year I'd have been like, come on, shoot this damn video.
That is true. I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, last year there was not as much work for us to do for events. Now it's
why? Because when did we start doing events? When did this happen?
I know, just kind of out of nowhere.
Just out of not only video, now we're doing events. So here we are. So yeah, I had to take a pass on that and do what's best for myself and the team. So yeah, I was tired thinking about it. Last night I was like, damn, do I want to shoot all? Because she was like, what time? I was like, we're not doing that. I was like, it's too much. It's just money, time, effort. I'm creative, but being creative on the spot is taxing on your body because it just is. And I just was like, no, I don't feel bad. I was like, no, this one isn't for me. It's not for me. Because what I really wanted was at a Source for the Apprentice. Now that I wanted.
Yeah.
The Snoop thing, I'm like, whatever. The Source for the Apprentice for Gary, I wanted that and didn't get it. So it happens. So yeah, the Purchase Experts is coming soon. I cannot wait. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's going to be fantastic. All my agents, real estate brokers, insurance people, title teams, processors, be on the lookout for it. It's going to be super exciting. You will be in on the ground floor. It's like when Facebook first got started. You'd be like, ooh, you will be on the ground floor. I'm super excited to see it start from the beginning. Shout out to Sean Groves. Come on, bro. Like, no way. Come on, bro. I can't, just to see how smart this guy is. Like, damn. Just to see somebody so smart at something like, damn, you a social genius. I'd be like, I guess. But to see people really passionate about their own field and really doing what it takes to get it done. Because nobody sees you when it's 12 o'clock at night and you like, damn, Jimmy Fallon went on and off. How the hell I'm still up doing? You know you working late when the news come on again. You be like this. It's 2 o'clock. Oh, damn. So shout out to Sean Groves and the Purchase Experts. Super excited to be a part of that team and just to see it happening. Now I gotta get to the market because that's what I do. That was job number one. This housing market is back. It's back like it never left. Buyers are buying houses, and God knows you sellers are selling houses. They are dropping new programs left and right. Today, United Wholesale Mortgage just dropped where all you need is a 580 credit score for FHA and VA. Shit, everybody FHA, so there you go. No longer do you need a 620, now you need a 580. I think that's everybody. And if you're not close to 580, good God, we can help get you there. Sometimes it's hard getting 640 and 680s. I get it. We are all working on our credit. Hello. But 580 is definitely doable. So if you are in the market for a house, make sure you reach out to me, 248-818-8538. Not a trip on vacation. I can go back to my real estate job for about a week. That's what I do. I look and be like, he where? Oh, I'm out of here. So I'll be doing real estate all this weekend. So make sure you give me a call. We got 580 programs for FHA and VA, 248-818-8538. Let's get you a house. So we can have Halloween. We got Labor Day at your house. The Labor Day right at your house. Because I didn't really cook 4th of July. It felt so funny. Oh, that's just a funny falling holiday. I made sure not to do nothing yesterday. I made sure. I was like, I finished up laundry. Now I just got to do towels. Those towels, you would think somebody stays with me. I don't understand. I just need to do towels and then I'll be done with laundry till next week. Here we are. I'm getting you guys out of here on time. Speaking of the housing market, the 1% down program through United Wholesale Mortgage is still a thing. You just need to bring 1% down of the purchase price. That credit score is a 620. You cannot combine programs, so we can't do 1% with the new FHA program. Now, that's not going to work. I know somebody's going to ask me. I don't think that's going to work, but we will do what program works best for you. If the 1% down program works better for you, great. If the 580 FHA VA loan program works better for you, great. We'll have Jordan Reeser, my AE at United, get us in the best program, and we will go from there. But my mouth is on the microphone. Wait a minute, what that movie is this? But yeah, 1% down is still here. I believe it is lasting all summer. So do not wait. Don't be that person to be like, I'm gonna wait till the market crash. Excuse me. What? And you know what? While you wait for the crash, fix your damn credit. That's what you do. I'm a truth teller. I gotta tell y'all the truth. While you waiting on whatever to happen, fix the credit, save some money. Because I don't care what program it is, you need some money to close. That does not come from the lender or the realtor. You would not believe the times, and Tripp has seen this with me, where people are like, oh, I thought you was going to get somebody to help me close. Why? I don't live with you. Hell, my car insurance due next week. What am I going to give you some money for? Are you kidding me? Nope. There are programs to help you, but you still need some money. Do not. My mom and dad used to say, don't leave this house without no money. Tell us. Don't just leave like, oh, I'm being independent. Have some money with you when it's time to buy the home. But if you want further information about 1% down or the 580 VA USDA programs, give me a call, email, text. My email is DamianJohnson100@gmail.com. Number is 248-818-8538. I may need a new number. Have you been getting all the spam text, Tripp, or is that just me?
Oh, yeah.
And they sound just like real people, like, hey, call me. I'm like, what? Who's this?
No, they're really slick with it. They'd be like, oh, God, I can't remember it, but it'll be like, are you here yet?
Oh, that will be something we would say.
Like, they're just, but I'm just saying, like, it's just like, they'll send like this weird phrase that makes you want to say something like, what do you mean? Who is this? Or like, yeah, they're getting good. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, if I don't recognize the phone number, and also like, if it's like the only thing in the thread, it'd be one thing if I saw like a whole conversation before it, but like the only thing the thread is like, you never got back to me. Like if the text message just says, you never got back to me, like, I don't know. It's not saved in my phone. And it's no other conversation. Like, this is just some sort of scam. There's some sort of spam to get me to talk to this person.
And it's so funny. Now, if they can't get you to text, they're trying through email. And y'all, I'll delete the email so fast.
And if I know you and you're sending me vague texts, I don't want to talk to you anyway.
Yeah, like,
get to the business. I don't know what you're trying to say, but if I have to like ask 20 questions to figure out what you're talking about, surely I don't want to find out in the long run.
Please get to the business. Oh, he forgot one topic.
I did. That's what the 1% was supposed to be.
It's okay, but shout out to the 1% down program. We need it. Y'all, are you like me? And you don't have to answer all at once. I had my fan and the central air on last night. I could not. The house we grew up in had window units, and we never changed them. Listen, Linda, because listen, then my grandma would be like, it's cold, could we cut that off? We'd be looking like, she'd be like, my knee bothering me. We'd be like, put the Bengay on. We burning the hell up. And we had carpet. This before Howard Woods, y'all. We had carpet. I know I fainted a couple times in that house. I know that I did. You would put the box fan in the window and it would just fall on you. You talk about a bad dream. Let a box fan fall on you while you sleep. Listen, we got the ceiling fans. We was like, oh, we got money. We was like, oh, what's that? These kids are so spoiled now. My God, but I'm one person. I don't care what bill is due. I bet you I pay that DTE bill. Because guess what? I'm not going to be hot in my own damn house. I'll be cold, but that heat, I don't even discuss with people. They be like, "Oh, I cut my hair off." I'll be sitting like this. Well, not me. I'll be like this. I just get quiet. Like, man don't come off. Sorry.
Yeah, I use Central Air and a box fan together for over a decade.
Did I tell you? I didn't tell you. I was ashamed. I told my sister I had a personal summer. I didn't know men could have them. Called a hot flash. It was so hot. I had to stick my head in the freezer. I don't know. I've had two before. One I had at the N1 Realty office in Ferndale. I thought I was dying. I don't know if I thought I ate a hot pepper. I don't know what was happening. It was like neck up. Like I want to snatch my own head off. I had to take my glasses off, my necklace off. It was just the sweat. I was sitting there just working. And I had one at home, and I went to the freezer. I laughed with my head in the freezer because my mama used to do that. She used to put her head in the freezer. We'd be looking like this. What is going on? But yeah, it's 90-something degrees out today. And once the weatherman says 90, I always add 10 degrees to it. It's really 100. So don't invite me to nothing when it's past 80 because I'm not coming. I'm not. I know me. I'm just not. Y'all know I don't do winter and I do not do extreme heat in the summer. I'm not. The best time to get me, unless it's work. Now, if you want your video and stuff done, we trip on the way like, hey. But if it's just coming to have a good old time, don't look for me from May through September. And then again, from like after Christmas to like March, don't look for me unless it's something dealing with Damon Inc. or DJ Realty Solutions. I'm just not. But yeah, do people still use box fans?
I do.
You do? I mean, I got the
ceiling fan is a joke.
That ceiling fan is like, it don't do nothing.
That's like it's a classic case of like it's fancy, but it doesn't do half of a job of an old reliable. And an old reliable is a box fan.
Well, you can feel
pointed at you like bam on the bed. Like our forefathers wanted us to have.
Listen, I went one step better and got the oscillating circle one, but guess what's pointed right to? I could have got a stand still one because it's pointed right to the bed. It doesn't move. It's like it has one job, looking at me sleep.
Yeah, that box fan is on me with the central air going, and it's a peaceful slumber.
And I'm gonna do you one better. The nights people are like, oh, open the window. It's a big shit. Don't close that damn window. Turn my air on. I'm like a breeze. Yeah, from this fan.
I don't have a breeze problem.
I'm like, what? No. When they get to the weather in the summer, I ain't got to look at it unless it's saying tornado. Other than I'm having air on. It's never gonna be like, oh, it's so cold. Nope. No. So my air probably has been on since the first 80 degrees. I was like, click. Click. One day my neighbor was like, you got your air on? Girl, you don't? Like, worry about your mama. Judge mama, don't judge me. I just can't. So hopefully you guys are staying cool today. What did they say? Check on your elderly neighbors. Because my great grandmama, Jesus, rest her soul, would call us and not guilt trip us and say, they were from the South, Preston, Georgia. She would say, oh, it's a breeze. I'm sitting on the back porch. My mom would say, go get her. But she had air at her house trip. She wouldn't turn it on all the time. She'd be like, oh, it make my knee. She is another one, just like her daughter. My knee hurt. What? Cut this air on. We would say, cut it on and just go get in the bed. She would be like, what? Put a blanket on you. So yeah, that was her fact. We always say that. It's a breeze on the back porch. I'm watching my stories. You gonna be a story if you don't get your ass in that house. But yeah, so check on the seniors because they don't know that they're hot. And yeah. And then pets, because they like having a fur coat on in the summer. And sticking them in a garage is not cooling them off because they still got to walk on the damn pavement. When I see dogs in the garage looking like, I'll never forget, we were showing a house and these people left a cat in this hot ass house. We called the fire department when we left, and the agent like, you know, there's a cat in here, and he looked like he was a well-kept cat, but I was like, you gonna die. This hot. I guess they got him. I didn't check again, but yeah, bring those pets in, bring those babies in, check on your grandparents, aunts, and uncles who are older, to make sure they got something to cool them off with. If you even got to bring them to your house, do that because it is hot. I think I covered everything. We got some great events coming up. We got some great websites dropping. We got a superb office team, and Trip is climbing mountains. So I need to have them do what's that thing called, a GoPro on your forehead?
You know, I have one, but I'm leaving it. I can't. I'm off duty.
Oh yeah, that's like work.
I mean, sometimes it just feels like it is. Although I do be taking pictures on my phone, though.
It feels like work. Yeah, the pictures you send back, we are quite disturbed. Well, your clients, we're all praying for your safe return. We're like this.
That's right. All the eggs are in this basket.
Right. Damon, is he back yet? Why I gotta be the bad guy? Why? So yeah, he'll be fine. I'm nervous for him. What day is the client? Do you get a day to rest?
That's Friday.
Oh, so you get a day to come to your senses.
That's right. You guys, you just message me
Saturday morning, like
your deterrence.
Saturday morning, I'll be
I'll give you 300 not to do it.
Right, like listen, Jesus, y'all. Get you guys out of here. It is 6:56. See, I'm getting better with time. Check out the tickets for July 21st. Reach out to me if you have any questions. And I think that's it. And as always, here's hoping that your open house will close soon. Bye, everybody.